What's up, boys? Today I'm going to be messing around with some caster MERRIS. I've got the old TIMESPACE bonus here. You get a lot of extra shard pool area, and then you get a bunch of cast damage based on that, so you need some of that on gear. You've got some extra double cast chance on all of your casts, a chance to cast any of your casts when you dash, and a percentage of your attack damage is added as cast damage. The other stuff is pretty generic, but the master attack offers are around 71% damage, so you can get a decent chunk of cast damage with that. I've got some nice cast bonuses on some of my gear here, and then I've got a lot of master legend based stuff. That is cast based, but master and legend based stuff there. And then I haven't really found any good tier 2 chests yet. I have this tier 1 that I'm still using. It's okay, but not amazing. Some decent shard area there, and some dash related stuff for some mobility and auto casting there. I think the best cast build would probably be lightning for cooldown and the legendary double cast thing they have. And lightning orbs are pretty good as well, combined with justice and time. Let's see what we can get in here. I guess nothing. Time, I could grab that to get a bit of XP, I suppose. Do have the attack slow, but I can cancel that a little bit by dashing as soon as I attack. I could grab that one right now and sacrifice that blessing. Decent amount of movement and life. I'll farm the XP. Time gives you plus duration and another spell, and then Justice gives you a spell as well as some useful legendaries and survivability, and the area passive for spells. So pretty bad rolls here, not even seeing any Master or Legend stuff. I could try Black Serpents and see how that goes at blue. That will at least give me a spell here to proc with my dashes. Pretty bad rolls here. I could grab Divine Shield for some survivability. I could re-roll a bit and look for something better. I have a lot of Master plus Legends. Day of Judgment isn't amazing, but I guess I'll take it to thin the Legend pool a bit here.
A glim.
Temporal Lord will help me find some better stuff here. More movements. So that's a cast, however, legend casts don't ever really seem to be procced from the dash autocast thing. I had a little test run where I had just Quake legendary from Nin, and I never saw it cast from my dashes. It probably did once or twice, but it just wasn't noticeable with how rare it was.
The daughter.
I probably want that. What are the other dashes I have? Death, lifelink might be kind of useful. Time. You can get the same movement speed increase from one of the shrines, I think, so maybe I'll try the lifelink dash, see if that'll heal me up a bit. Pandemonium probably doesn't help that much. Light Rays is very good, so I will grab that for now. More life and armor. That does scale my damage a little bit, but I could use some survivability here. Probably don't want Alteration Ritual. It unlocks a lot of upgrades. Force I do want, but probably higher rarity. Let's go ahead and do some rerolls here. Guess I take more Warp Strike for now. Seems like you can't quite fully animation cancel now with the attack into dash. Do I want Gem High? It does give cooldown reduction, so probably. It's capped at 100 stacks now. I want both of these, but that should be pretty helpful. Area duration damage. I think all my spells have areas. So that's the biggest increase there. More warped attack. Force or taste of time. I would like something that would scale well with points in this tree, and that will scale up my cast damage a bit. So that scales up with the shard pool area. And my area should be massive now, 21.5 thousand. Getting kind of hard to see already. Grab some luck, I suppose. If you get the lightning double cast legendary, it actually scales a little bit with luck, but it doesn't seem to be one-to-one. I will take that now. Actually, I need to save some dashes for avoiding them. Let's grab a little bit of healing on kill, I think. Kind of dying here. They're fast enough that it's kind of hard to avoid everything without the dashes. Cast area is very nice. Sure. More area. Wait for those to be higher. Master Blessing damage is pretty good. I think I might take this since it's still fairly early and there's a lot of stuff I still want. That will help me get legendaries a bit faster. The regen from Justice would be very helpful still. Time Field is a pretty good cast. It's got some damage over time on it now. Slows enemies down and has nice utility. Yeah, I don't think I want to auto-attack with the change to the animation canceling on that. Just slows me down a decent amount still.
With
So cast duration is something I want later on, but probably wait for the higher rarity on that. It'll work on the light rays and the field, but I don't think these serpents have a duration. Doesn't look like it. Having the blue serpents might be kind of bad at this point, since they'll be a weaker spell when they get casted by the free dash, but it felt like I kind of needed them to help me get through the early game. The alterations seemed kind of bad that I was getting. Lightning is definitely one of the better ones for a caster though. The 50% double cast legendary is huge, and you've got cooldown reduction on top of that. Lightning Orbs is a pretty solid spell as well. Vampirism. I could grab that for a little bit of healing. Not gonna be leveling that. I can try to farm some XP and healing right now, but it slows my movement so much. And Gym High is a lot weaker now. more force. And those guys do a lot of damage even when they don't hit you sometimes. I guess more serpents. I could take that at higher rarity. Haven't gotten that many levels into the spells themselves yet, so I'm casting a decent amount, but they aren't doing that much damage per cast. Light rays especially seems to scale pretty well. You get more rays at certain levels, you get more damage and cooldown reduction. A bunch of different stats all multiplying together. Damage, healing. Let's grab a little bit more healing here. More time field. Does that increase my... It doesn't look like it increased my pull area, so it probably doesn't increase cast damage. Life on kill, speed. Honestly, I think the duration here for more damage on the light rays and the time field. If I can get the charge, yes. More casts, more dashes. More area. Alright, my single target looking pretty rough right now. I can pull him into a bunch of time fields here. That'll help a bit. My black snakes are getting pretty big now with all the area from Justice. Grab some cast, I guess. Oh wait, I wanted to grab that because I'm going to go for lifelink actually. And I think this is the same thing as the Justice Dash anyways, so it should be up most of the time here. I will push time field a little bit. Make sure I can just blanket the screen in those for the utility they give. I'll grab a little bit more master offers here. It's still pretty early. Grab some life here, I think. Yeah, you can see I have the Justice Wings giving me movement speed a lot of the time. I don't think any of these really help me. Not really attacking. I'll grab a bit of pickup here. Life. More life and armor, I think. The attack damage does give me a little bit, but I'd really like to have the Justice region thing and get some extra XP from that. Big cast area. I maybe should have saved my rerolls for Justice since the region is pretty important. Grab some heal on level up or region here. I'll grab a bit of base region. Inner Peace, there we go. Yeah, Light Rays is still level 1, so my damage is kind of bad. But the survivability should at least be decent now, with a lot of time fields everywhere. Lifelink, that is the one I wanted to try here. The range seems very short now though. And I might not really need the healing anymore. Might help against some of the elites that are annoying when you can't just kill them instantly. Time field or force. Let me get a little bit more of that since that also scales up my cast damage. Grab some damage here. Healing should be good now, I hope. Pandemonium. I would upgrade Serpents. Would upgrade Eclipse. I can get a bit of value from that. Grab some more light. More light rays, that's one of my better upgrades, but it's only level 1 currently. More light rays. There are definitely going to be some visibility issues on a high-end version of this build. With the extra cooldown from lightning and double cast and stuff. More time field. More time field. Wait for higher rarity on that. Cast duration, I could snag that. The other stuff is kind of bad anyways.
The Reaper does not...
More black serpents. I could go Fear and have the double instant kill with the Justice spell as well, but doesn't really seem super necessary. I know it would dilute my dash cast a bit. Grab a bit more area, I think. It works on everything. Duration doesn't work on the serpents. Fleet-footed is very nice here. Lifeline is also very good. That would give me some more XP. But I think I gotta take this for a dash caster. too good to pass up. Extra mobility can help you get some more passive stats through shrines as well. Attack damage scales up my cast slightly. The blue is the cast one, gets me a bit of duration, not bad. More time field. I think Alteration Ritual can be helpful, it just adds a lot of annoying stuff. Like, if I get a random strike for my build, it's doing nothing, but it would unlock the strike upgrades and whatever god blessings are available here. I'll go into damage now. If it gives you a power skill, it will unlock power blessings, and it really just dilutes your pool a lot right now. More healing. Those are pretty good. I like this for the extra XP off of Inner Peace. Grab some more healing to go with that. I don't mind the life here to scale that up even further.
Need a sickle to
Red Fear... I don't think those really help me much.
me after.
More serpents. Those are some massive light beams. Oh, I guess it was multiple on top of each other there. Grab some life here.
Times hour.
Those are okay. I wouldn't mind the armor, but I think this is my top spell, so I should really be pushing that. I don't think any of those really do anything. If I need to attack for vampirism for some reason, maybe. I'll grab a bit more force here. Grab some damage. More HP, giving me XP as well. More damage. Oh, I finally got the best in slot chestplate for the Kront life plus dash build. 300 base HP is so much when you're getting some big percent modifiers as well from Bates and stuff and his passive tree. So that would probably give him over 600 HP and more XP and stuff based on that. First strike. All of my spells are damage over time basically. Light rays, Damage over time, that applies curse and stuff. I don't think that actually does very much for me. But then again, these are bad as well. I guess I'll get it out of there. It doesn't really do much for me though. More attack damage, scales up my casts a little bit. Favored by all gods. I feel like that would be a downside most of the time, but I do have a really stupid build planned with that at some point. More serpents. I can't see anything. I have no idea where they're throwing stuff.
Sorry, Dad.
Nope. More serpents. More life. I guess they mainly throw the bombs a bit in front of you, so if you change directions a lot, not many of them hit you. Grab some cast cooldown here. Grab some cast bonus there. That gave me area. Oh god, I can't see what is happening. More light rays. More nothing. I guess I need to banish something here. I'm never going to be striking. That could technically benefit me by fearing enemies who hit me. I'm just going to dash around as much as possible to get the free cast out and hope for the best. This build could get way sillier with lightning though, the double cast, that scales a little bit with luck, and the cooldown reduction. And I think the orbs are a lot better than serpents anyways. But we'll see at the end here. I did get serpents pretty early. If you wanted to go full serpents, you would probably take lightning over time, since they don't scale with duration, but they would with double cast and cooldown. Those time fields, Jesus. It's beautiful. More light rays. I think I can still get another light ray at level 8 or 9 or something. Yeah, there we go. +1 up to 5. It's actually a pretty big increase still, on top of the damage and cooldown.
You carry them.
And now one of the best spells is maxed out. I could still use a lot of levels into time for time field and force levels and the attack damage. More caster damage. Well, I guess I should have taken red armor at some point. Oh well. It didn't seem like I was even going to max out the light rays with how slow they were leveling at the start. Malady. I do have a bit of curse from serpents. More lifelink, I think, in case I need the healing. Did I don't have them. Oh, I have that thing, since I mostly rely on master stuff. I was using a relic that would let me upgrade to master earlier. See if there's any complete junk. That's okay, but I'd probably rather have the XP. I just want a tier 2 chest with like really big pull radius or something for this build. More duration. I actually have a tier 1 light armor with around 8,000 pull radius, but it's Nixie only, so I can't use it here. But it would have been so good for this MERRIS build. I guess I should stand still so all my damage areas are built up for wherever this guy spawns. None of these do anything for me. Hope for the best, and it's good enough. Radiant Death Relic. So we've got 25,000 pull area, up to 857 cast damage, a lot of area and duration. Got an extra dash charge, a little bit of attack damage to convert into cast damage, decent amount of life and regen from Justice and Fates. Huge damage from the light rays. Black Serpents actually weren't too bad considering they weren't master. That would increase the base stats, and then they would get a little bit more damage from the master damage shrine, which I think I took that one time. Mainly went for the percent offers. Time Field pretty good for level 8 and more of a utility spell. Force was actually boosting my cast damage a little bit due to the MERRIS tree. Lifelink didn't really do much. Could have just taken the Justice Dash early on. That's up to 9 rays with the extra projectiles I have on gear. Death didn't really add that much. Lightning would be way better when you consider the orbs would be close to that, and you get some really good passives like cooldown reduction and the double cast legendary. But not every run is going to be perfect. Got a bunch of junk to go through. That seems pretty interesting. I'll try something with it at some point. Best in slot for the Kront life-based builds. Finally got it. Yellow Parrot. That's some pretty good damage. I don't know if I would give up stuff for it, but I might hold on to it for a bit. It has some decent summon stats. I don't know if you could really do that on Lorien. I could hang on to that. That doesn't really seem super useful. Really like a chest with a lot of pull radius. Life regen and cast projectiles. Life and XP. decent life regen on that. +1 attack, projectile, pierce, or bounce. That could be interesting for an attack-based build, I suppose. 2 strike projectiles on medium. That is a really strange staff. What? The only stats are range and 1 passive XP? Huh? I guess the 99.2% damage, but the DPS still seems really low? Eh, oh well. Alright, some more MERRIS caster build going on here. Gonna try to get the legendary lightning plus time plus... Who's the other one? Justice, oh yeah. Really strong legendaries there and some great cast bonuses. None of these are amazing here, but that will kill everything right here. Legendaries don't really seem to cast from the dash thing with the last one that I tried. Let's see. That will help me move around. I could get time or lightning dashes, which aren't very useful. So I guess I may as well, well, could give me a little bit of movement speed in the early game anyways. Until I can get the dash from Justice anyways.
Men and God.
So we got lightning now. I think I will save my rerolls for the fates to try and get the dash there. So I guess I'll take haste for now. But you can see I'm dashing all over the place and my cast isn't really triggering. So the higher rarity stuff doesn't really seem to go off very often with that. Even though it's my only spell. That one wasn't even a dash. So I'm looking for time now. I could take that. I guess I'll probably grab the region here. It's pretty useful once you get inner peace going for some extra XP as well. Need a decent spell soon. I'm kind of just dying without even getting hit, apparently.
Playing with fire.
Blades could be funny. I could try that. Blade caster. Not going to ever get the most meta and powerful build, but I can try some stuff out at least. I can lock that in so the dashes are out of the pool. I could get the war dash now. Not sure if that would be very useful.
War.
More blades. So I'll be missing time here, which means no plus duration. More movement. I could alterate to look for some better stuff now. Not sure exactly what I want to banish. I can get cooldown and lightning orbs here, so maybe thin this part out a bit. And then alterate. Could grab some life here. I want to reroll and try to find the plus dash, I think. Out of these, I think I'll grab that to make it easier to find some stuff. So I did get the master, but my only 93.3% failed me there. Let's see, we got some cast duration off of that. That'll help out with missing the time. Let's see what else we got. Nope. I could... what attack do I want? Probably just a random red one. Here I could re-roll and look for the legendaries. There we go. Very nice. That's the main thing I wanted from there. Get the life a bit later to go with the healing thing.
Allow me to...
So I would probably use my rerolls on Justice now to get the healing legendary. Don't really want to take those at low rarity. Can just level some blades for now. Grab some... I don't think any of those really matter. I don't want to attack and get slowed down at pretty much any time. More cast stuff. Get some big duration off of that. Hemorrhage actually would work with the blades. That would get me some decent damage for my cast scaling. Let's go ahead and grab that since I'm going all in on the blades, it seems like, for this run. More blades, I could grab that. Sure. That'll be useful once I have blades maxed out. I can dump some points into that for a bit of damage. Those are pretty weak. I could grab the life here now. God of War, sure. It's too bad I can't see how much damage the Rupture actually does with that Rupture stacking legendary. I mean like the total for the entire run. Heals, sure. Man, you just take a lot of damage without even getting hit sometimes. That's why the regen thing is so necessary. See what else we got. Need to do some rerolls here to try and hit something good. Nope. There we go, inner piece, very nice. Oh, I can banish that. For a heavy dash build, it's going to be up 100% of the time already anyways. Now I'll want to increase my life wherever I can to get the healing and XP stuff up. I can get the cast area from Justice as well to get really big blades later on. I will take that, I suppose. Want that at a higher rarity. But healing is very good now as well. I could reroll. What else am I looking for? I have the best war stuff. I have the best justice stuff. I have the best fate stuff. Lightning is what I'm looking for. There's some extra casting stuff there. I can put a level into blades here. Looking for the double cast lightning legendary. And some good cooldown reduction there. And then also light rays and the cast area from Justice. But I think I want to look for some lightning stuff next. So let's banish that. Let's see if we can get some better stuff here. Nope. I could grab that. Probably wait for higher rarity. More blades. Grab some burning. I have the Justice Dash now, so that doesn't do anything. Second bolt, there we go. That's the main thing I wanted here. I think I alterate out of that. More blades is fine. See what else we got. Nope. Luck does work on second bolt, but it has a very low ratio, it seems like. I don't think I'm really going for first strike damage, since I'm more of a damage over time thing, especially with the light rays and stuff. So out of these, I guess I take some luck. You can see the ratio on that is very low though. About a 2% increase from that. But it probably still works on pickups and stuff still. I guess I'll grab this since I want those at higher rarity. That'll help me stay at full HP a bit. I will take that to pass this until I can get higher rarity on the other stuff. I do have 23% master offer. Grab a bit of healing here to help me stay at full HP, which then gets me more XP. More blades. Grab some more luck here. For the tiny scaling, it's getting 55 with like 40 or 50% luck. Grab some reroll here to try and fish for some better stuff in Justice now, I think. Either her or Lightning. Still have some very nice stuff that I want. More dash recharge. Those are both pretty good. But this gives me mobility, and then I occasionally get the free cast off of it as well. And I tried to pull the blades through him, and it looks like they just absolutely shredded him. I still can't get anything decent here, so I'll keep leveling haste. Wow, blades are actually kind of nuts.
God of
Still nothing great here, so keep leveling Divine Shield. I'm gonna take the Master Offers because I still really want some stuff from Justice and Lightning. life will give me a little bit more XP from inner peace. More dash recharge. So I think that little lightning thing falling on me there, that's either the free cast from the dash or it must be the proc of second bolt. I'm not sure which one it is, but lightning orbs is great on a caster build. That's actually my 4th cast, but that might be a good thing. I'll grab a little bit more healing here. I think you want a couple of really strong spells more than you want a lot of like mid-level spells, so that the dash cast is more effective. I'll grab the life for more XP and survivability. I do want that, but I can wait on the rarity. More lightning orbs. That's the only one that really does anything here, but burn probably doesn't really matter with how much burst damage I have. Those blades absolutely shredded the boss last time. I don't have the other Justice Legendary, so this could push it up to red. I should get it at some points. More pickup. I still really want the Justice area as well, so I can just have absolutely massive saw blades flying everywhere. Hurricane is pretty bad. Keep leveling that since it's one of my 2 main spells here. More blades. Once that's maxed, I can push that for a little bit of cast damage. Oh yeah, there's also the damage to barriers and bosses from war passive, which is kind of nice. Huge cast projectiles. That works on both of my spells. Blades up to 12 and lightning orbs up to 13. More divine shield for now. Those guys give a lot of XP, so that's a great XP shrine to have. More life. More lightning orbs. Vitality doesn't really do anything. More luck. More lightning orbs. It does take me a little while to get my damage set up with this build since the blades are all flying behind me and the orbs are kind of spawning behind me as well. So if there's an enemy on my other side, it'll take a bit for me to hit them. But the damage so far does seem to be pretty good when I hit them. More divine shield for now. I don't think I want to lose any of these. I like area and dash recharge a lot, and then movement for mobility is pretty nice. More lightning orbs. Attack damage helps out a little bit with the 25 conversion to cast damage. More cast stuff. Grab some big duration off of that. I missed out on time, but actually got quite a bit from that stuff still. I have like 23% master, so that should come eventually. More lightning orbs. Rampaging attack is fine until that gets up to master. That will max out lightning orbs, and then I can start pumping cooldown. These are pretty bad. I could probably just banish these. Pickup helps a small amount. More damage. So my cast is at 540% currently. Try and drag all the blades through her. No, she's cheating. That's what cheaters get. More life. More healing.
Which way?
Upgrade the life, I think, is better. Especially early on, where you're getting a lot of value out of the XP still. And I don't know the ratio, but second bolt scaling seems really, really low. Wait, I guess I could just look at my luck stat on here somewhere. 89%, and it's 50% by default. So it would be close to 100% here. So it probably gets around 10% value or so from luck. More attack. Man, I love when you get like an early Master Blessing, you decide to try and build around that, and then it just ends up being pretty cool. It's not the ideal build with like lightning and time and justice, but the blades are surprisingly good on single target. They're a little bit slow on AoE and stuff,
How
but the damage speaks for itself.
Death to
So that's up to 688 now. It's getting a little bit laggy now with all those projectiles on the screen though. Both lightning orbs and blades create a lot of stuff. I never got my area though. More area? Well, I guess I got some now. That is a lot of projectiles on screen. Oh my god, I'm like a D2 Spark Sork. It's beautiful. More Divine Shield. Haven't gotten Pandemonium from Justice either to upgrade my cooldown. Just spamming dash to get the free cast out.
You doing all right?
I guess I'll take that in case I need to dump some more points into lightning later on. I'm dashing around a lot, so it's probably not terrible. But I'll finish those off now. I think that's the max on cooldown. Then I can put some more into haste if needed. Unless Hurricane steals it from me. More attack. I do have a tier 1 amulet with some master offers at 4.2%, I think. Maybe I should still run that. It doesn't spawn on tier 2 items anymore apparently, but if you still have a decent tier 1 you can use that. These are pretty bad. That would help keep me topped up. You still get the 5% at any rarity of that. It's mainly just the thorns damage. Pandemonium will max out my cooldown reduction. I might have to take that at whites. Doesn't seem like it's gonna go any higher here, and the run's about to end anyways.
Let the
So when the boss is about to spawn, I'm gonna find like a little area and just build up all of my persistent effects there so that he just gets nuked as soon as he spawns in. More damage. More damage. Alright, perfect. Got a damage shrine as well, so I'm just gonna make a ton of effects here. So he just gets blasted as he spawns in. Wrecked. See if there's any junk I can toss here. Decent dash damage. Might be okay for something. So the burst damage you can pull off with this against a boss when you know exactly when they're coming is actually pretty nice. Blades actually ended up being kind of cool there. 13 blades, 66,000 damage. Would have liked to get the area for them. The early dash was very helpful. Rupture I don't think did very much because the hit damage was just killing stuff almost instantly. Had almost 100% luck, but that went up by 8%. Actually, probably have a lot of divine shields getting casted for free as well, so a lot of hits blocked through that. Big cooldown reduction. Fortunately, couldn't really get that. Would have been really cool with the blades. Power projectiles. Maybe. Attack projectiles count is actually kind of cool. You can use that to farm more XP with the Warp Strike. I still haven't found any cool chess pieces yet. Curse of Weakness is actually not bad. A lot of dice. One attack projectile and some useful stuff there. It's just having the plus master and legend together is so good. Don't think I would ever use that even though it's pretty good. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.